What's up, everybody? I'm Francisco Lopez, and my poet was Lee Young Lee. A little bit about him is that Lee Young Lee was born in Jakarta, Indonesia in 1957. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but to Chinese political exiles. Lee's father was the personal physician to Mao Zedong, or Sung. His great-grandfather was the first president of the Republic of China. And Lee Young Lee was one of the founders of the Gamaliel University in Indonesia. Lee won several awards in the late 80s through mid-90s. He won the American Book Awards, the Writers Award, the James Laughlin Award, different awards like that. The poem that I'm doing my analysis on is called Eating Together. Personally one of my favorites that I read so far from him. And it goes like this. And the steamer is the trout seasoned with silvers of ginger, 2 sprigs of green onion, and sesame oil. We shall eat it with rice for lunch, brothers, sister, my mother who will taste the sweetest meat of the head, holding it between her fingers, deftly, the way my father did weeks ago. And then he lay down to sleep like a snow-covered road, winding through pines older than him, without any travelers and lonely for no one. So, the basic, summary of that poem is that, this young boy is sitting at the kitchen table, and, he's looking over the different ingredients that his mother's cooking the lunch with. And, through that, he's reminiscing about his father, thinking about the stuff that, when he was there and, like, what he did. So, my part of the analysis is that, in the beginning of the poem, Lee Young Lee gives us, a basic description of what's going on, like what I said. It says in the poem, in the steamer is the trout seasoned with silvers of ginger, 2 sprigs of green onion, and sesame oil. And, that's just a basic description of what he's seeing. And then he talks about his family, eating with his brothers and one lonely sister, as it says in lines 4 through 6. We shall eat it with rice for lunch, brothers, sister, my mother, who will taste the sweetest meat of the head. And, through that last line where it says, my mother who will taste the sweetest meat of the head, pretty much reveals, like, about her that since his father's gone, that she has to, take the head of the family now. She has to be, on top since his father's not there to do that anymore. And then Lee Young Lee, involves memories of his father through lines 7 through 9, where it says, the way my father did weeks ago, then he laid down to sleep like a snow-covered road. It's just like little memories like this, little everyday things remind him of his father that, trigger certain memories about him. And, that's my basic analysis of the poem. My name's Francisco. Thank you.